Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got Takeoff's alleged killer, Lil Cam's attorney. He got something to say, man. You know what I mean? He's letting us know, man, Lil Cam ain't did it. All right, that's what he's trying to tell us at least. We got Boosie on deck, man, talking about why Jay-Z is irrelevant, man. I know, man, this irrelevant conversation starting to tick me off. All right, we got Thames clapping back at Critic, man. We also got Glorilla talking about how thick she is, and LeBron and on Kyrie and Jerry Jones. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Hey yo, if this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. Hey yo, that notification bell's waiting for your tap, so go on and give it a tap. And a subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man, so go on and touch that too. Did I double my stories over here, man? Oh shoot. Alright, check this out, man. Let me tell you something, man. I got two pairs of sneakers that I rock. You know what I mean? I got LeBron's and I got Kyrie's. Period. You like, well, what about Joe? I said period. Yeah, right? That's what I said. I said period. Okay? That's it. LeBron, Kyrie's. Look, Kyrie said what he said, man. And when that Shanquella situation went down, man, he dropped the bag quietly to help the family, man. That I could respect. You know what I mean? Her father was in deep mourning. That joint really crushed my heart, man. You know what I'm saying? To watch him say he ain't gonna have no grandchildren and stuff like that. He was really broken up. That joint jacked me up. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie came through for them. Kyrie also committed $1.5 million to help pay WNBA players who opted out of playing during the COVID-19 pandemic. Shout out to him for that. Kyrie also donated over $300K to food banks with City Harvest on his birthday. See that, man? Giving on his birthday, not taking like yo behind. Okay. He also donated 17 pallets of food to the Standing Rock Sioux tribe, and that's something I can rocks with. Now, LeBron. If you want to know what he got going on in terms of activism, my question would be how much time you got, man. Voting rights, slam dunk. Philanthropy, three-pointer. The I Promise program in 2018 to provide year-round resources, access to opportunities, supportive skill development, constant encouragement, and wraparound support to Akron public school students who've been all guaranteed college scholarships if they do their part. It's a layup. You know what I'm saying? Look, they done tried to ask LeBron James some kind of question on Kyrie. He was like, we gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about that whenever I want to talk the hell about it. You know what I'm saying? Why the hell y'all ain't asking me about that Jerry Jones pick, eh? Where you going? Where the hell you think you go? Close that door. Don't let him out. We gonna talk about Jerry Jones. Take a listen to what LeBron, the King James, had to say. Take a listen.
I was wondering why I haven't gotten a question from you guys about the Jerry Jones photo. But when the Kyrie thing was going on, you guys were quick to ask us questions about that.
Okay.
Hold on. And I don't even want you guys to say nothing. When I watched Kyrie talk and he says, I know who I am, but I want to keep the same energy when we're talking about my people and the things that we've been through. And that Jerry Jones photo is one of those moments that our people, black people, have been through in America. And I feel like as a black man, as a black athlete, as someone with power and a platform, when we do something wrong or something that people don't agree with, it's on every single tabloid, every single news coverage. It's on the bottom ticker. It's asked about every single day. But it seems like to me that the whole Jerry Jones situation photo, and I know it was years and years ago and we all make mistakes, I get it. But it seemed like it's just been buried under like, oh, it happened. Okay, we just move on.
LeBron was like, yo, keep that same energy though. Keep that. How come y'all dying to hear about Kyrie? You don't want to hear nothing about this. So notice what LeBron is trying to highlight. How they want you to focus on certain narratives over other narratives. I hate that. You know what I mean? And that's how these folks do, man. They'll do it just like that. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, okay, that man Kanye West, my bad, yay, he does not love the rich people world. He does not love rich people world. I'm beginning to believe that Kanye West hates the world of being rich. I think he hates it. And That's not an indictment. That's not to say anything bad about it. There's a part of me that feels like I bet the rich people world does suck. You see what I'm saying? Oh man, come on, man. Let me just let it be known. Let me just say it right here. Recording real quick. Yeah. Like you know what it is, man. I don't think he loves the rich people world. He can't possibly love them. That man has shown up hanging out with white supremacists. This man decided he's gonna show up on Alex Jones' mistake number 2. Okay? And said the following. Hey yo, take a listen to mistake number 1.
That's right. You're not Hitler. You're not a Nazi. You don't deserve to be called that and demonized.
Well, I see good things about Hitler also. I love everyone, and Jewish people are not going to tell me you can love us, and you can love what we're doing to you with the contracts, and you can love what we're pushing with the pornography. But this guy that invented highways, invented the very microphone that I use as a musician, you can't say out loud that this person ever did anything good. And I'm done with that. I'm done with the classifications. Every human being has something of value that they brought to the table, especially Hitler.
Hey, yo, it's like this man is doing his damned. He's doing his best to be as broke as possible. It's like he's aiming to lose all his chips. Let me tell you something, man. Don't it seem like he very specifically is trying to go back to those simpler days in life? You know what I'm saying? Like when he had less paper. Something like, honestly, I do believe that like there's a part of having less money that might make life a little bit simpler, that might be just easier to deal with. When you have more money, you start seeing different things. And other people even, man. Other people even start to treat you differently. And that's to me, that's low-key disgusting. If I looked all right before, and then I start making paper, and now suddenly I look attractive, I am absolutely disgusted with that. I can't stand people that do stuff like that. You see what I'm saying, man? Listen, man. Listen, man. That child support payment is still gonna be $200K. I hope, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's still what it's gonna be. The man said he sees good things about one of the worst humans that have existed. Look, that's like saying I see good things about slave masters. Are you catching my drift, man? I mean, I know you could be like, oh yeah, the slave master, he did something. He's a damn slave master. Here's the thing, man. And I know like some people be like, well, you gotta be balanced. You gotta see the good in everybody. I mean, listen, Kanye, I don't know if you noticed, Kanye had a Bible on the table. Let me tell you what the scriptures clearly teach in Proverbs 15 and Proverbs 20, okay? It teaches us that even the good things that people can do, like sacrifices and good work, like plowing their own field and stuff like that, even the good things that are done by the enemies of God, that are done by the wicked, God still considers those good things to be wicked. Are you catching my drift, man? So even seemingly good things about Hitler are evil at this point. The objective, right? I feel like his objective appears to merely be antagonizing this particular group of people, the Jews. Straight up, like that's what it's looking like, which is wild. Let me see how I can phrase this properly. Okay? I said the Jews, but Kanye said he is Jewish. Okay? So that's like me talking about black people even though I'm black. Either A, Kanye is not Jewish, or he is Jewish. He's saying he is, so now it's on everybody else, whoever they feel they need to be, to now tell him what he ain't. You see what I'm saying? Listen, man. I know that during the time of Hitler, they'd have stuck my behind in the gas chamber. You see what I'm saying? Just like they stuck a lot of the Jews in the gas chamber, and that was dead wrong for them to do. And that's part of the Holocaust. That's part of history, man. The man that did that, you can't. I can't even fathom the idea that he could possibly have anything good in him. If you gassing, man, don't even let me get started. It's so sad that we got to get to a point where we have to try to go over the fact that Hitler's bad, bro. You're like, oh, well, there's got to be something good about it. What, like the fact that he can breathe or something? I mean, come on, bro. Like, man, as the scriptures teach, even the good that the wicked do is evil. You see what I'm saying? Look, ain't that something, man? That we could see without. Listen, if the purpose that Kanye is trying to express is that you can be punished for free speech, that's something that we could see without him having to take the L. You see what I'm saying? Or is Kanye trying to show us what is the worst that can happen if he speaks freely? Maybe that's his objective. Maybe he's like, I want to show you how bad, media, report, whatever. I want to show you how bad people are. Maybe he's trying to show us the depths to which folks will go to silence you. You see what I'm saying? But here's the thing, we know the depths of man already, don't we? We know how wicked people are, man. You know what I'm saying? These are the same people that will tell us to make murder music, ain't it? These people will tell us to make murder music and then peddle it to our children so our children could kill each other. They'll watch our children get slaughtered in the schools and then say, like, all mankind is jacked up, bruh. All of us is jacked up. You see what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, don't be trying to tell us stuff that we already know. Bro, you don't got to take this L. You don't got to take this L. We know how bad everybody is, bro. You don't got to do this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I like listening to Late Registration. That's what it is. Where we at over here, man? Glorilla has done another interview. And DJ Envy highlighted the fact that Glorilla has posted on social media that she is not interested in going under the knife, which I can wholeheartedly respect. There is no reason. Women, ladies, y'all are already fine. Real talk, man. Y'all beautiful. Y'all soft. Y'all smart. Y'all a lot more clever and wittier than friggin' 9 out of 10 of us men. You see what I'm saying? Y'all just have it in spades. What the hell is you doing? You're going under the mother effing knife. I mean, you almost made me cuss, ladies. You see what I'm saying? Y'all be pissing me off when y'all do things like that, man. You know what? Look, listen, man. Your boy Celebs gets mad when I see too much makeup on a woman. If I see makeup on a woman, I get pissed off. Too much of it. Because a lot of y'all don't even need it, man. Shot. I gotta take off my sunglasses. I gotta take off my jacket. Y'all making me mad. Listen, man. Here's my issue, too. When these people go under plastic surgery, what are they getting? European features. Because they've been told that you need these features to look beautiful. That's why all the women in freaking... That's why a lot of the women in the media and the industry, they all look like the same damn person, man. Because they all are operating under the same doctor that's cutting these women up, right? The same people. They must all believe in the same, or maybe the women are just like, no. It's not that they believe it. It's just that we all want these particular features that we notice are. But the media has been peddling to you that the perfect, beautiful features are those. Man, you like, why you ran today? Man, like, come on, my bad. Listen. Glorilla says she ain't going under the knife. And she tried to show off that she was thick. Take a look.
And what's your thoughts on plastic surgery? They say you don't believe in plastic surgery. You won't go into plastic surgery. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. But like I said...
No, I like that because it shows kids and younger women that you just love your body and you don't have to do anything, to bigger lips or bigger this or bigger that. I
used to find it hilarious when you used to tweet out, I'm thick and can't nobody tell me different.
I'm thick as fuck. And people that be... Is this the camera? Can I show the camera? I gotta show the camera how thick I am. Y'all see that?
Charlamagne not looking. He turned all the way around.
On camera. I'm thinking. And a lot of people don't know
Charlamagne and Envy both not looking.
Because we are faithful black males.
I gotta show the camera.
Black men don't cheat.
You know
what I mean?
It's for the camera.
Now, if your lady is next to you, you better have not been looking. You see what I'm saying? You better have not been looking. You like, I was just looking to see if she was trying to tell the truth. Whatever. Look, apparently Charlamagne the G and DJ Envy have illustrated better restraint than you, okay? Because Charlamagne the G and DJ Envy did not even look a little bit. She got up and she tried to show her rear and Charlamagne just kept looking straight. I loved it. I loved every second of that. Wouldn't it be incredible if we, as men, could show better restraint so women wouldn't have to feel like that's their biggest selling point? You know what I'm saying? Like that's their biggest asset, man. Like not all of y'all ladies. There's a lot of y'all ladies. You know what I'm saying? Like a super duper lot of y'all. Real talk, we ain't missing no words over here. A lot of y'all are riding on your looks. You see what I'm saying? Look, I love Glorilla's personality. So far what I've seen, I like it, right? But let me be clear, okay? I'm gonna be crystal clear here. Ladies, if your body is all you have to offer, along with, batting your pretty little eyelashes, man, it ain't gonna go well for you in the future. Since when has that ever been all that was necessary to sustain a healthy and happy relationship? You need way more than that. What you might need is some social skills, strong social skills, and knowing how to compromise with people and give and take just a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Let me do my shout outs real quick, because I know I think I made a couple of people upset today. But how do I feel about that? I don't think I do. Yo, check this out, man. Queen Lovebug. Shout out to her, okay? She said, hey, Celeb, I was a paralegal. What happened? Did they fire you, girl? She said, his attorney, Young Thug's attorney, is saying it would be poisoning the jury because he doesn't want them to just focus on the lyrics instead of the other evidence that the prosecutor presents. Okay, I'm hearing you. She goes, his point is, if those things are excluded, what evidence does the prosecutor have to convict them? Well, Queen Lovebug, what if, he, in explicit detail, explained how he committed a crime? Should they never go to the lyrics? I think there should be some circumstances where it might need to be accessible for, for particular cases. She goes, you're speaking logic of life. In other words, she's saying what you're saying makes sense while reading a motion filed in a court of law. That's two different worlds. Oh, you're saying the logic of life does not apply to this other world, this paralegal legal world or whatever. Okay, I can get what you're saying. She goes, his attorney is saying it will be unconstitutional due to First Amendment, aka free speech. Okay, I'm not fully grasping this particular point that's being made here. That it would be unconstitutional due to his First Amendment free speech. Yeah, he's using his free speech. So why is it unconstitutional to no longer go by his free speech? All free speech is gone by, isn't it? In a court of law? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something here, Queen Lovebug, and feel free to jump in and provide me with a little bit more of understanding. Real talk, I really mean that. And she said, additionally, what you say can be used against you is part of Miranda rights. Police read that once you are arrested. Once you're arrested. Videos, lyrics, etc. that were done prior to the arrest, that don't apply. You're merging two topics together that are actually separate. Okay, this makes a whole lot of sense, and I do appreciate you saying that. She said, you have to understand law. You follow all motions you can to make it more difficult for them to convict your client on all charges, especially RICO. The guns and drugs found when they were arrested are likely to stick. Thug's attorney's doing what he was paid to do. Believe me, I love your content, etc., etc. Queen Lovebug, I love you. I thank you for providing some understanding. I think I see what you're saying with the Miranda rights. Everything you say after you're being arrested right here will be used against you in a court of law. So that means they can't go back 15 years to when you said, I hate you, I'll kill you if I could, while you was playing tag. They can't go back and use that against you. Queen, I get you. Although you should know there's only one queen. You know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, it's me. Shout out to Aaron Green, okay? Aaron Green said, yo, you one of the most positive people on the internet. Thanks for your great vibes and energy. Yo, I appreciate that. Although today I feel like I haven't been exemplifying great vibes. But I thank you for that, though, Aaron Green. That really means a lot. Stuff like that makes me feel the warm and tinglies. You know what I'm saying? You're like, ooh, you get warm and tinglies from a dude? Bruh, I don't want to mate with him. James Matthews said, yo, you right about that Young Thug thing, man. The way I grew up, real gangsters move in silence. You can't shout your crimes on the rooftops and expect this information age to ignore it. Stay woke. God bless. Hey, yo, man, that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, if the crimes has been, that's crazy. Like, let's say that the criminal didn't say anything at all after he was arrested, but he gave you explicit details of how he murdered, let's say, a president. You know what I mean? In his music. Like, they can't use that. Like, I don't think that should rock. The Canaanite said, if Young Thug is proven guilty by his music, then the labels and streamers are accessory by knowing and making money off of him. I don't know about the streamers, but I understand the point you're trying to make. In other words, you're saying if they can go to jail for their lyrics, then the labels should somehow be held liable, I guess, or something like that. I don't know, because when the news posts, you know what I'm saying, like certain pieces of information. Well, does the news know? Yeah, the news be putting things together. I don't know. Some of y'all know where my mind was probably gonna go with that. You know what I'm saying? Let me wrap this bad boy up, because I'm sending this to Source late. Source, I apologize to you. Yeah, we're gonna have to push that story again later. Dang. Oh, we got too many stories we gotta push for later. All right, check this out, man. Boosie. Let's talk about Boosie for a hot second, man. The word irrelevant has once again popped up in the culture. This time it's being applied to Jay-Z, of all people, okay? The person calling the irrelevancy at this moment is Boosie. Boosie stated, quote, Jay-Z is not relevant these days for music. I don't think Jay-Z is relevant this day for music. I don't. If you're gonna say Jay-Z is relevant and Nas not relevant, no. Just like when I go to these clubs in Atlanta, these 25 to 35 clubs, I'm not hearing Nas. I'm not hearing Jay-Z. Every club I'm going to, it's not one or the other, Vlad. I'm in the city, I'm outside, I'll be everywhere. Close quote. What's he talking about, relevant? Does he mean like relevant for dancing? Like maybe that's what he means. Like for some reason, rappers are having a conversation revolving around the word relevancy. And I find it to be relatively important. But the conversation is in the arena. My bad. The conversation should be, is the arena that we're talking about the one in which the word relevancy actually applies? You're like, yo, I'm high, celeb. Can you clarify? Give me a second, okay? Boosie clarified. He said, Jay-Z is not relevant for these days. He said he's not relevant these days for music. Perhaps relevant may not be the right word. I'm not 100% sure. Let me find a definition of relevant. Okay. Okay, look, relevant says, according to the dictionary, it goes, appropriate to the current time, period, circumstances of contemporary interest. That's the definition for relevant. So Boosie is saying Jay-Z's music is not appropriate for the times nor the circumstances. The question becomes, well, what are the times and the circumstances? Ninjas is dumb as hell, period. That's the time and circumstances that we're currently in right now. Look, we see it in the music. We need Jay-Z's music. We don't need to dance. See, maybe he's saying like it's not relevant enough to dance. We don't need to dance. We need someone to kick some damn sense. Hence, Jay-Z. He got that in spades. Is Jay-Z's music in line with contemporary interests? Perhaps. For people my age, his music is relevant to where we are. See, it all depends on where you are standing. And to people whose interests are into drill and promiscuity and bravado, his music isn't relevant, no. When folks are in the clubs, you know what I'm saying? Are they dancing to, like, what are they dancing to? Please tell me. Because, real talk, your boy Celeb, I ain't never been in a club. To me, I always thought a club scene was corny. I think it's mad corny to be in a club. You ain't catching me in no club, ever. You see what I'm saying? And I always thought it was corny. You know what I mean? When people are in the clubs, what's the music that's playing? Please tell me in the comments below. Those of y'all that are corny enough to go. Are folks dancing in clubs? Or are they just standing around? What are they dancing to? Are they dancing to Drake? Are they dancing to Eminem? Because wasn't he the most streamed artist on YouTube, beating out Drake by 106 million views? You know what I'm saying? Are people dancing to drill in the clubs? Yeah, I shot up everywhere they was. You know who took that ish from you, come get it back in blood. Brr. That's what's playing in the clubs. Is that what's relevant? No. We don't want to hear Jay-Z telling us how to build wealth. That's not what's appropriate for us today. Tell us who you gonna shoot. And tell us, has the price of kitty gone up or down for today? Hey, look, you know the value of kitty is tanking. With all the gadgets and toys and things that are out there, you know the price is tanking. And finally, my neighbor looks like he losing weight, man. I hope he don't got the whatchamacallit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, put your cell phone lighters in a feather muck in there if you ain't losing weight. You know what I'm saying? Put a picture of a lighter. Do they have emojis for the lighters? Okay, you can put a fire emoji if you gained a little bit of weight. You know what I'm saying? That let me know you put your cell phone lighters and a feather muck in there if you ain't losing weight like you got the bug. You like, what bug you talking about? So we can figure out whether to cancel you or not. The bug. Let me wrap this bad boy up. I apologize. Look, we have finally heard from Takeoff's alleged killer, Yellow Hoodie / Lil Cam. This is the alleged killer. I'm not saying he did it. He is allegedly the killer. Okay, and we heard from the alleged killer's lawyer or attorney and what he's had to say concerning the murder of Takeoff. Take a listen.
Have you talked to him? What's his?
I've talked to him. He wants a bond. He wants to get out. He wants to clear his name.
Does Cameron Joshua know who shot Takeoff?
We will discuss that with the DA's office if we decide to. Right now, we're charged with offenses and we're not saying anything.
What do you mean if he decides to?
Well, everybody has the opportunity to discuss those matters if they choose to.
Does the gun he was carrying match anything at the scene? Have the police told you anything about ballistics?
I'm not familiar with anything associated with the ballistics. That hasn't been made available to me.
When's the next court date?
We have a bond hearing next week.
All right, so my question is your question, because I'm speaking for you practically, right? And our question is, who the hell is this man's lawyer? Who's paying the lawyer? That's what we are. You and me are the same. Both of us want to know who the hell is paying that man. Okay, is he a public defender? Who hired him? How much does he cost? That's what I want to know. How much does that attorney cost? If it's in the millions, then that is going to say a lot, because little details like that will definitely tell us a whole lot. Are you catching my drift? Can someone find the information? They done asked the lawyer. They said, have you talked to Cameron Joshua? His response was, he wants a bond. He wants to get out. He wants to clear his name. Yeah, I bet. When asked, does he know who shot Takeoff? Seeing that he was right there. His body, he said, we'll discuss like that with the DA's office. His body language was like, if I tell you, he's going to be guilty. I'm saying, so let's just hold off. Listen, looking at his body language, right? He may have partly answered the question already. Or perhaps, I want to believe his body language said what I want it to say. Are you catching what I just said there, man? Like, maybe his body language told the story, or maybe I want his body language to have told what I want to believe. And what do I want to believe? I want to believe that we caught the murderer. You see what I'm saying? If he didn't do it, though, then he didn't do it. Now, if he initiated the shootout, they're going to get him. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what it is. If you initiate the shootout and somebody else gets murdered, you going down for murder. Yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source of celeb news.